Hi all, welcome to yet another episode of Codilar tutorials. Today, we will understand what a configurable product is and how we can create a configurable product. First, let's see what's a configurable product. A configurable product looks like a single product with a drop-down list of each variation. Each list item is actually a separate simple product with a unique SKU, which makes it possible to track inventory for each product variation. You could achieve a similar effect by using a simple product with custom options, but without the ability to track inventory for each variation. Now let's check how to create a configurable product. Although a configurable product uses more SKUs and may initially take a little longer to set up, it can save you time in the end. Now let's add the complete required settings to create a product. Enter the product name. Accept the default SKU that is based on the product name or enter another. Enter the product price. Because the product is not yet ready to publish, set enable product to no. Set tax class to one of the following: none or taxable goods. Next, the quantity. Quantity is determined by the product variations, so you can leave it blank. Leave the stock status as set. The stock status of a configurable product is determined by each associated configuration. Because the product was saved without entering a quantity, the stock status is set to out of stock. The stock status of a configurable product is determined by each associated configuration. Because the product will be saved without entering a quantity, the stock status is set to out of stock. Now enter the product weight. A configurable product must always have a weight. If you select this item has no weight from the drop-down list, it is automatically changed to this item has weight after saving the product. Set the default visibility setting to catalog search. To feature the product in the list of new products, select the set product as new checkbox. To assign categories to product, click select box and do either of the following. Start typing in the box until you find a match, or select the checkbox of the category that it needs to be assigned. Now choose the country of manufacture. We have already discussed the content section in the simple product creation. Please refer to that video. For adding the configurations, let's take an example of how to add configurations for 3 colors and 3 sizes. In all, 9 simple products are created with unique SKUs to cover every possible combination of variations. By default, the product name and SKU for each variation is based on the attribute value and either the parent product name or SKU. The progress bar at the top of the page shows where you are in the process and guides you through each step. Continuing from the above, scroll down to the configuration section and click Create Configurations. Select the checkbox of each attribute that you want to include as a configuration. For this example, color and size are selected. The list includes all attributes from the attribute set that can be used in a configurable product. If you want to add a new attribute, click Create New Attribute and complete all the attribute properties, like add the name and add the options. After that, click Save Attribute. Now, select the checkbox for the attribute. After completing that, click on the next option. For each attribute, select the checkbox of the values that apply to the product. If you want to rearrange the attributes, grab the reorder icon and move the section to a new position. The order determines the position of the drop-down list on the product page. After completing this, click Next on the progress bar. In the next step, it determines the images, pricing, and quantity of each configuration. The available options are the same for each, and you can choose only one. You can apply the same setting to all the SKUs, apply a unique setting to each SKU, or skip the settings for now. Choose the configuration options that apply. Use one of the following methods to configure the images. First one is apply a single set of images to all SKUs. Select Apply single set of images to all SKUs and browse to each image that you want to include in the product gallery or drag to the box. Next method is apply unique images for each SKU. Because the image for the parent product is already uploaded, you can use this option to upload an image of each color. You can add a different image that appears in the shopping cart when someone buys the item in a specific color. Select Apply unique images by attributes to each SKU. Select the attribute that the images illustrate, such as color. For each attribute value, either browse to the images that you want to use for the configuration or drag them to the box. Now let's configure the prices. A configurable product does not have its own price in the catalog. The configurable product price is derived from its in-stock child products. The first method is apply the same price to all SKUs. As the name indicates, for each variation of the SKUs, it will be having the same price. Let's enter the price. If you are choosing the second method, apply a different price for each SKU. If the price differs for each or for some variations of the product, select Apply Unique Prices by attribute to each SKU. Select the attribute that is the basis of the price difference. Enter the price for each attribute value. For example, here I have chosen the size attribute, and we can see the variations of the size. Now let's see how to configure the quantity. If the quantity is same for all SKUs, select Apply single quantity to each SKU and specify the quantity. If the quantity is different for each SKU, select Apply unique quantity by attribute to each SKU. Enter the quantity for each. Let's enter unique quantities for each attribute options. When the configuration for images, price and quantity are complete, click Next in the upper right corner. If you are satisfied with the configurations, click Generate Products. And to make any corrections, click on Back. The current product variations appear at the bottom of the configuration section. Now, all the 9 simple products are created with unique SKUs to cover every possible combination of variations. We have already discussed the below mentioned sections in the simple product creation. Please refer to that video to learn more about that. Now, we are all set to publish the product in the catalog. Set Enable Product to Yes and save the product. To view the product in your store, choose Customer View on the admin menu. The store opens in a new browser tab. You can either search for the product or you can go to the category you have saved the product. And there you have it. You have successfully created a configurable product. So, what are you waiting for? Start creating your own configurable products today and watch your business thrive. Until then, see you in the next video for more exciting Magento tutorials.